Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nocta, and this is the Beast Inside. So let's continue the journey of our little CIA guy.
Fuck. Who could it?
Oh,
This is the bottom of some fucking well. How do I get out?
how did this happen? I don't remember being captured.
Fuck, I think I'm gonna puke.
Chapter 9 Family Reunion. I see. Nailed it.
Fuck, the plank is gonna break. It's close.
So, where am I? It's nighttime, huh? That's odd. That didn't happen before.
I must get back to Emma as soon as possible.
I guess this way? Or not? Ah, here.
How far am I
Shouldn't be that far, I think. Huh. I still wonder, how do I end up at these weird locations like bottom
Emma's
of a
alone at
well?
home. I must get back to her as fast as I can.
Fences are always good signs. I'm gonna trust the light.
I've left my wife alone and there's a maniac on the prowl. I just hope she's alright.
Hopefully. I really don't trust the fact that it's nighttime. We only had the horror segments in it during this time.
Emma! Where is she?
I guess she would be upstairs or here. Well, it's nighttime, so bedroom. Where is the bedroom? This?
Emma.
He's been here again. This time, what happened to you? Why do you look like this?
I, slipped and fell into a stream. I'm alright.
He's come back. You hear me? He keeps harassing us. The phone doesn't work. Maybe he cut the wires or...
The important thing is, he didn't do anything to you.
But he could have. Look what I found.
God. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left you alone.
Did you meet the sheriff?
He, no, I must have missed him. I found the telegrams, though. And believe it or not, the diary I told you about?
Diary?
Nicholas's diary. It'll help me decode them. I just need to find the remaining pages and then...
You're doing it again! Someone wants to kill us, and all you're worried about is work? Why don't you think about me? About our child?
I do think, all the time.
Then do something to keep us safe, and do it fast.
It'll be over soon. I promise. Emma's on edge. She needs to calm down. I better check what the sheriff was up to. Luckily, I've got his car keys.
Stop before you can. Emma is already on the edge. This man has made her even more terrified and suspicious. Could get out from here as soon as possible, but I'm so close to deciphering those damn telegrams, I can't run away now. Yeah, stop before you can. Okay. Mr. Sheriff? Police report. He never had a chance to write that summary. The same person that turned our life to hell, he also brought the sheriff's life to brutal end. Police report, case number, blah 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 blah, Officer P.T. Anderson. Plaintiff's name, Emma Stevenson, Blackstone, blah blah blah, second degree burglary. Incident details. On Tuesday, August 28, 4:12 p.m., the police station in Windham received a phone call concerning a supposed second-degree burglary on a private property in Blackstone. The caller, who said her name was Emma Stevenson, claimed that while her husband was away, an unidentified trespasser entered the property and punctured the tires of Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson's car. Actions taken. I arrived at the spot at 5:03 p.m. Upon preliminary examination, I can confirm with absolute certainty that the tires of Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson's car were indeed punctured with a sharp tool. Footprints left in the mud indicate a man. I will talk to the owner and then, after further examination, I will try to put down my conclusions in a summary. Additional comments. The house that Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson now live in has a very eventful history. In the 1850s, there was an accident in the nearby mine, and at least a few people went missing in the immediate area. When the body of one of the missing people was found, accusations were made against a certain Jacob Hyde, the mine's co-owner, who happened to live in that very same house. It wasn't until years later that other bodies were found, which is why the area has become shrouded in dark legends. The murderer was never apprehended. Damn, these are the events that Nicholas mentioned in his diary, so he didn't make up or embellish anything. Too bad I didn't know those legends before moving here. Weird to have additional comments like this on a report what is not even finished yet.
Where did he get that from? An uncle from the KGB?
Why would someone keep something like this? Was it even a real officer or just some dummy sheriff? Yeah, Lenin lighter, okay. That's odd, to say the least. Oh my god, it can be so finicky. The fucking physics-based system. Opening and closing and using one.
What's this? In the late 19th century, the Hyde family, in order to avoid further association with the accusations against Jacob Hyde, legally changed their name to Stevenson. What? What the fuck? Am I supposed to believe that my family and the Hydes are one and the same? That's fucking absurd. Someone would have told me if we had such stories in our family history. wouldn't they? Unless it's bullshit. Bullshit invented by the sheriff. He wanted to set me up, mess with my head. Was he even a real sheriff? Fuck, I seriously can't put my finger on this.
So the police suspected Jacob Hyde of killing John Norton, and then Jacob's son Nicholas was put into mental treatment. He mentioned being 10 years away from home in his diary, so it seems he spent that time in the mental hospital. Reporting officer Daniel Plainview, Charles Gray, the informant's name. Incident murder. Incident details. On Saturday, September 11 at night, the sheriff's office in Windham received a notice from the Hillside Inn janitor, Charles Grady, concerning a badly wounded man who had arrived at the inn. Actions taken. Upon arrival, the deputy sheriff, the undersigned Daniel Plainview, pronounced the man dead. The victim turned out to be John Norton, who had been missing for 2 weeks. Death was caused by blood loss. The man had been stabbed in the neck with a sharp tool, possibly a knife, which caused arterial injury. He also had multiple cuts and lacerations on his body, as well as burns, some of them partially healed. In the course of investigation at the scene, it has been established that the man had reached in Hillside Inn, going along the road through the woods from the estate on the other side of the river that belongs to Jacob Hyde, the owner of both the inn and the mine. However, the suspect was not at home, so there were signs that he had left in a hurry. The real secrets of Blackstone crime. In the late 19th century, the Hyde family, in order to avoid further association with the accusations against Jacob Hyde, legally changed their name to Stevenson. It seems familiar, but I can't recall where exactly I have seen it before. Definitely somewhere in our house. Oh yeah, I know this location. Additional comments. By searching the Hyde family estate, the sheriff and the deputy found a hidden room located directly above the office. Inside, in the dark, there was Jacob's teeny son, Nicholas Hyde, covering on the floor. They were unable to communicate with him. The boy does not react to any stimuli. Perhaps he has fallen into a stupor as a result of abuse from his father. Young Hyde has been placed in the care of psychiatrists who will decide on his further treatment. The sheriff has issued an arrest warrant for the fugitive Jacob Hyde with a bounty of $500. That's a lot of money this time.
A hidden room in our house. I have to check it out. That fucker could have even been there when we moved in. Too bad I didn't know about it before.
I mean, it was kind of obvious, not gonna lie. It's right here. I even called it out like 2 episodes ago.
This is it. I just need to place the disc in the opening, just like in the picture.
Part of this text is invisible. How can I read it? What happens at night will be judged in daylight. What stays hidden in the dark will be revealed in full light. I had a book about cryptography. Can I check it? Soviet spy stuff, letter. No, fuck. It was at the KGB headquarters place. I need the right kind of light. Oh, okay. I have a thing here. $1864 AD. 1864. A.
That number sequence isn't random.
Oh. Okay. There.
It looks like a set of dates. Each corresponds to one letter.
Huh. 1773 is a plus C. I mean, how many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the whole alphabet? No, it's not. Okay. Let's see. It means on C the 7073 should be. So it's E. Is there an E? Yeah. 1823M. Come on. Oh my god, yeah, it doesn't want to work properly. What was it? 1823. Okay. 1823. G. Eugene? No. It was just a try. 1410 N. And 1410. Okay, that's an O. Okay. 1307 D. D. 1307 I. Oh fuck. Went past it. Egoism.
Bingo. That was well thought out, Nicholas.
Oh my, again, I wanna open it, please. Globus Cruciger. This isn't just some trinket. It looks like it could fit somewhere.
Now I'll just put the apple in the right place.
I mean, it should be a statue. Most likely. There.
A hidden map in our house. Gotta check that out.
Okay, interesting.
What was that cursed place? What do all those words and symbols mean?
We both saw through a hole in the wall. What my father did to that lady. Hunting dangerous game is the most fun. Father liars, these murders, forgers, monsters, sadisty, and I. Father, mother, son, death. I make long trips without even moving. Human equals beast. Everyone I meet has two faces. One is human, the other is a face of a beast. Young Nicholas's diary. God, Nicholas was locked up in the dark room by his father, mentally abused. It's a good thing he wasn't all alone, but why did he never mention the other boy in his diary? Not even his name was written on it. December 22, 1849. I have apologized so many times, but he says I must be punished to learn. Dad, why are you hurting me? I kept asking, and he was so furious that his face went red. Finally he spot and said, why do you keep hurting us? January 3, 1850. Darkness is the worst. I hate it. There is nothing that scares me more. I don't know what I did wrong this time. Maybe I didn't do anything. Maybe it was wrong I was even born. I think my father wants to get rid of me. It's not because I did something wrong, it's about me. He just doesn't want me in his life. I'm a nuisance to him. What else could it be? The fact I took his pencil, the one I write with now whenever a bit of light comes in through the cracks? I really don't know. March 24, 1850. I have had a dream where I took off my clothes and ran around the inn naked, yelling at guests like crazy. They were scared of me. They were adults and yet they were scared. It was just a dream. In fact, I am the one who is scared. I broke a plate, all my dinner wasted. Father thought I did it on purpose. I'll never do anything on purpose. My hands are shaking. I can't write anymore. Wait, I think that actually happened, yeah. That was reported in the inn. But that might have been in Nicholas's head, so... May 15, 1850. I'm not alone here. He's walking around the house too. I'm not sure if I like it. He's not saying anything, just smiling. I'm looking down, not saying anything. June 6, 1850. He's actually nice to me. Not the way I first thought he was. At least I have some company for my trips to the woods. I can't tell my father anything, he would get mad. August 11, 1850. Today is the same old story, closet and darkness. But this time he's here with me. I tell him I was good and it wasn't my fault. It's my father and others to blame. The old man locks me up because he's ashamed of me. He would rather I hadn't been born or I was someone else. At first he doesn't believe me, but then he says I'm right. He tells me not to worry and to be patient. He says everything will be alright. I tell him it already is, because neither of us will be alone again. September 23, 1850. I'm not a child anymore. I don't have to listen to my father, just because he's bigger and older. I'm smart and I have a lot of ideas. I talked about them when we both sat in the dark. He said he's sick. So what? Maybe I am sick after what the world has done to me. At night we will go in the woods to hunt for dangerous beasts. So humans, okay. Human equal beast. October 2, 1850. He went to sleep, so I'm going alone. The old man has brought a new whore to the inn. He thinks no one will notice. I saw Whitehead spit a miner in the face. I clenched my fist, dreaming they are beating them both to a pulp. October 7, 1850. He has no idea what I have planned, but it's only a matter of days. I will tell him soon. I know where the old man keeps gunpowder barrels. As soon as we get out of this fucking closet, we are going to have a ball. I asked the dame from the inn if she would show me her twat. She told the old man, plus she took me for Anne, and now we are both rotting in here. I should have fucking killed her. People like that are just a waste of space. The closet is the worst fucking thing. I wish I could shatter it to goddamn pieces. Well, I know a similar place. In fact, it is quite the same. Dark, cold, and hell-like. It must burn if we want to put an end to our suffering. People are fucking scum, I've said all along. Okay, so seems like Nicholas either born with like this whole split personality disorder, I don't know the exact scientific name, or he got it thanks to the abuse and the trauma he went through. But the part where he's like, he told the old man, plus she took me for Anne. Anne must be Nicholas, so this is the other side who wrote it. Oh yeah, even here, the text completely changes. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. And yeah, it seems like Nicholas did the mining accident on purpose. Okay, this is interesting. And there's our next page.
The man in the mask. Now I know who he is.
What?
What is that?
I expected the next chapter. It was a bit suspicious how short this was. Knock knock?
Someone's at the door.
I don't see anyone. Why would you open? Do it. The Man in the Mask, Chapter 10. I know who he is now. I figured it out when he came to my aid again. He's my father. When the detective died, he turned into an ice phantom that almost took my life. The frost scorched the skin of my hands and face. Icicles headed for my heart. But my father, hidden behind the mask and the top hat, came to my rescue one more time. He shows up and disappears like a ghost. Does that mean he's dead like the others? And now he's trying to protect me from beyond the grave. I should have recognized him before. His clothes, top hat, but he was the bane of my existence when he was alive. So why is he on my side now? The more I know, the less I understand. Yeah, I can see why. Anyway, that was all for this episode. Thank you for watching, and we'll continue from here next time with Nicholas's journey once again.